big box. I'm pretty sure I've got 5 meals. Sorry if I'm sounding a bit croaky, but I only just woke up, so I won't put you on camera because I might scare you. So let's get this one open, see what we've got, and then I'll be doing some cooking. Ooh. So we've got all of the recipes on the top here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Got a let's do lunch. You'll find stacks of choice on expanded menu. I've got loads of this sort of like insulated packaging. Right then, so they all come in these. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would have seen these HelloFresh parcels many times before. So they each have a number on, and then the menu has a number on as well. So that one's 2. Just got that one out. We've got 3. We have got we've got a ciabatta roll. 1 ciabatta. We have got number 12. We've got number 26. Oh, 26 is heavy. And then I think all the meat produce, stuff that I've got to keep cold, is inside these insulated woolen packs. See that? Oh, I've got a free pudding as well. This is free. So it's the brownies enjoy hot or cold double chocolate, and these are new, so I thought I'd pick this one because Matthew does like a goo dessert. So in here we have some honey and mustard pork sausages. It's all together. We've got some new ice packs. What's we got? Another ice pack. We've got some mushrooms, some peas, so I need to go in the freezer. We've got some pork mince, some beef mince, another one of those ice cube packs, another pack of mushrooms. Is that? Yeah. We've got a pack of pork and oregano sausage meat. Got a lot of sausage meat and pork, mince. What's this one? Diced chicken thigh. We've got some creme fraiche. I love creme fraiche. We have got a block of mature cheddar, a garlic bulb. It's empty now. So, and then we've just got these little free boxes for your friends. So yeah, if you want to, you know, do a little scan of that code there. I've got one there, so you get some money off, and there's a code there as well, so if you don't want to use the little scanny things.
Hello my lovelies, how are you all doing? So this is my HelloFresh week. We're going to start off with the midweek Chipotle beef rigatoni. It's just a nice pasta dish. I know it says midweek, but it is Monday. So here's all the bits and bobs that we're going to need for this recipe, as I showed you when I opened the box. So I'm just going to show you how I prep it. As you can see on the back of the sheet, it shows you everything you need to do step by step. I'm boiling the kettle for the pasta, and we're just going to get that on now. I'm just popping the beef mince in a pan. I'm just going to break it up and fry that off for a bit without any oil. So now it's time to prep the garlic. Now it does say in the recipe to just use 1 clove. These are quite small cloves on this bulb of garlic, so I think pretty sure I used 3. But I just get the skins off, and there's a little bit of bad bit on there, so I just chopped that off. And then I've got this garlic crusher that you just sort of roll on the side, roll over it. I did used to have a Jamie Oliver garlic crusher, but it used to get all stuck in the crusher, all the garlic did, and it was really hard to clean, so don't seem to use that one anymore. But yeah, I'm just prepping my garlic. So the mince is browning nicely now. I do get rid of the excess fat. I don't actually leave that in there. I just poured it into a jar and just let it go hard, and then I got rid of it this morning in the bin. I don't like to pour it down the sink because it can block the drains. So just add in the garlic now. This is after I've drained the meat, and then I'm adding the chipotle paste, which is so nice, by the way. The flavour of that chipotle was delicious. I just stirred that in, and I just left it for like a couple of minutes just to absorb the flavour into the mince. So after I let that fry off for a couple of minutes, I just added the carton of passata, the beef stock, and a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. Now it did say 1 teaspoon, but I didn't want it too sweet, so I just did the 1/2 teaspoon, and it was perfect. And just added 100 ml of boiling water and give it a stir. I just left this on the hob boiling away simmering away, should I say, for a few minutes. Just chopped up the meat a bit because it was still a bit chunky. I used the wrong spoon, as you can see. Don't know why I decided to use a spoon. But yeah, the sauce does thicken up once you leave it for a bit. Lovely and thick there. Just added the frozen peas. There was quite a lot of peas in there, so I think it probably could have done with like half the pack, but we still ate all the peas. Rocky had some of the peas as well. Yeah, he picked the peas out. Well, we picked the peas out for him. He didn't pick the peas out. So because I couldn't put the pasta in one-handed while I was holding the camera, I just drained the pasta, popped it in the sauce. I grated about 3/4 of the little block of mature cheddar, and you just stir that in. I also added a bit of salt and pepper, and there we go. So it's chipotle beef rigatoni for Monday night's tea, and I've got some grano padano cheese and some chives on the top, and I just served it with a couple of slices of garlic bread each. It was delicious, a must try from HelloFresh. So see you tomorrow for Tuesday night's dinner. Happy Tuesday. So tonight we've got weeknight chicken fried rice with mushrooms and pak choy. So let's get prepping. We've got some chicken thigh, we've got mushrooms, pak choy, basmati rice, ginger puree, lime, Indonesian spices. I think we have something there called, ketchup manis, I think it was called. Let's get adding the rice to the pan. Now it did say to actually put the rice in and then pour boiling water on, boil and then drain the water. I'm just going to do the usual way that I do the rice, which is 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water, and I added a tiny bit of oil in there so the rice doesn't stick together, and you basically just cook it until the rice has absorbed all the water. You take it off the heat, just let it sit there, don't stir it, leave the lid on, And yeah, when I was ready to pop it into the rest of the sauce, that is what I did. Right, so I added the chicken thigh fillet to the hot pan. I popped a bit of oil in there as well and just started frying that off. And then I just added the mushrooms, a bit of salt and a bit of pepper as well. This is the first time I've ever had pak choi. I never prepped and cooked pak choi, so it was absolutely lovely. I'll definitely be buying it and adding it into a lot more dishes. I think it was such a nice vegetable and had such a nice flavour. So yeah, it was just me smelling it there because I've never ever tried it before, but it was delicious. I just sliced up all the pak choi, popped it into a little bowl on the side, and then started prepping my garlic. So I think it was another 3 garlic cloves again, and just used the crusher. I just chopped the limes up into quarters, put 2 of the quarters, I squeezed it into the actual sauce, and 2 were for like 1 each on the side for me and Matthew that he'd actually squeeze onto the food after it's served up. So nice. So I'm just giving this garlic a bit of a chop after it's come. I just added the garlic to the chicken, and I'm just going to start adding the spices and bits and bobs to it now as well. So I just chucked in the pak choi, and we're going to pop in the ginger puree. Oh, ginger in any type of food is delicious. Then we've got the Indonesian spice mix, which was delicious as well. Just gave that a good stir and left that for a couple of minutes so it can soak up all the lovely spices into the chicken, the mushrooms and the pak choi. Then added the soy sauce. Can't remember what this was called actually. What was that called? Then we've got this, is it called ketchup mayonnaise or something, I think? It's absolutely lovely. It's like a thick sort of sauce. Yeah, it was good. I mean, we had it in one of the other meals as well this week, so I'm going to have to get some of that, I think, just to start using it in a lot more of my meals. It also said to add honey as well, so I'm just going to open up this orange blossom honey. Went to squeeze it, realised I hadn't opened. So there we go. Opened it up, put a teaspoon, roughly about a teaspoon of honey in, and just give that another stir. And then I just left that sitting for another couple of minutes. See Matthew's beard then, just smelling the food. I hope no beard hairs went in that food then. I mean, I did actually say that when he did it. So that's my fluffy cooked rice ready to go into the sauce. I did add it because, yeah, couldn't really do it with one hand. So I did just squeeze in the yummy lime juice as well. Those 2 quarters go in there. That gave it such a nice flavour. Really, really did. I mean, look at it. It was so nice. Really was delicious. So there we have it. That is Tuesday night's dinner. It's an Indonesian rice chicken dish, and it was delicious. Once we squeezed on that lime, it was yum. So, on to Wednesday's night's dinner. So here we are, Wednesday night's dinner, Indonesian inspired pork noodles. Really, really good this was. There was a lot of ingredients that went into it, and me and Matthew thought this was the best one, I think, of all the meals. So there's the prepping side of the sheet. Boiled the water, and I'm just about to chop my red pepper. So at this point I did actually drain the mince, so I got rid of all the fat before I added the pepper. Just add in the Indonesian seasoning mix and the ketchup manis, which is just so nice. I've got to get some of this, delicious. There was actually 2 lots of this, so I added both of the packets. It's just such a nice flavour. I can't even describe it. It's just nice and thick and sticky and yummy. Now it's time to add the noodles. I just added them to the boiling water. I think I just boiled them or simmered them for 4 minutes. Added about 100 ml of water, and then I added the honey. This honey was really nice and thick, gave it such a nice sweet taste. Added the rice vinegar. Now unfortunately I didn't capture serving it up, so Matthew quickly did it on his phone because my battery was running out. He's going to show you some peanuts now, which we actually just break down and sprinkle on the top, and this was absolutely delicious. So let's move on to, which day is it? Is it Thursday's dinner? I think it's dinner number 4. So the last dinner we have the 1-pot sausage and butter bean cassoulet. We've got spinach, butter beans, we've got the pork and oregano sausage meat, we've got the creme fraiche, the ciabatta, the Cajun spice mix, and what else did we have there? I think it was chicken stock. This was really, really yummy. I did enjoy this one. And it did have a bit of a kick to it, but I do like, it was like a soup, and I loved the butter beans. Now Matthew didn't really enjoy the butter beans, but he did like the flavour of it. Rocky loved the butter beans. But we did not later on because he had a dumpy bum. I just used my Dutchie pot for this one because once you've fried off all the meat and added all the rest of all the stuff, you stick it in the oven for a bit. So I've just popped some of my spray oil in the Dutchie pot, and I'm going to add the sausage meat and get that browned off. And now I'm just going to prep me ciabatta bread. Just get that cut up. Now it did say to pop it in the toaster, which I did do nearer obviously the time of serving up, and to put some olive oil on, but I actually used some Norpac because we love the Norpac as we do the Lurpak. So I thought I'd just prep the butter beans. I'm just going to open those up. I put them in a colander and just rinsed them with some water and just popped them to the side until I needed to use them. So after the sausage meat has browned off a bit, I add the Cajun mix. Pop the butter beans in. Just give these a stir around just to cover them with the Cajun spices and the yummy sausage meat with oregano. Time to add the creme fraiche. I absolutely love creme fraiche. Sour cream. Oh, absolutely delicious. Then goes in the chicken stock. I think it said to add 200 ml of water, but I think I added a bit more than that because, yeah, I just made it into a yummy soup. But it does actually thicken up in the oven, and then I popped it on the side when I got it out of the oven as well, and just popped the ring on for a bit and just let it simmer away, so it thickened up even more. So now it's all stirred in, it's turning a lovely yellow colour with the Cajun spices and the chicken stock, and oh, it smells so good. I'm just going to pop it in the oven. I think I popped it in the oven for about, I think it was about 20-25 minutes. Once I'd taken it out of the oven and just left it on the hob just to simmer away for a bit, I added all of the baby spinach. So it said to add it in handfuls, which I started to do, and then I just bunged the whole bag in. Just let it wilt down. I know it doesn't look all that, but it did taste so good. Okay, time to serve. Like I said, I had served it with the ciabatta bread. I didn't have too much of that because we ate quite late in the day for our lunch, so yeah, I just fancied just the cassoulet and a little bit of ciabatta, and then Matthew had most of it with some Norpac on. He's on, I think he's on the phone, so Mark is in the background. I was thinking then, I wonder if he's on TikTok, but he's not. He's standing at the door having a cigarette, talking to us, and look at the expressions, the hand movements. He's so passionate when he's on the phone, isn't he? So passionate. I mean, we could unmute this and actually hear what he's saying, but I won't do that to him. But anyway, this was our last meal of the week. I did have another one, but unfortunately I didn't record it, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this HelloFresh box that we got this time was really good. All these meals were delicious, so I will be getting it again. We did look at getting it this week, but it was a bit late to put an order in, so I've been shopping today, so you will see that haul very soon. So I'm just gonna say see you later now, guys. If I've got any of those discount codes that you've seen at the beginning, I will pop them in a link below, and then it's basically first come first serve, basically. So there we go, that is the end result. It's the sausage and butterbean cassoulet, delicious. So thanks for watching, guys. If you could give this one a like and subscribe, thank you, love you all, bye.